This guy does not deserve to be on YouTube. Hey everyone, and this is a slightly different video than I normally post. So I recently came across a guy named Khieu Facts. This is the second channel from doing a little bit of the research I've done. But I truly believe this guy does not deserve to be on YouTube, as his facts are not really facts. I'm just gonna jump right into it. He's a very misleading facts channel, what it seems to be at least. And he just promotes basically a safe place for hatred and bigotry on his channel without, I would say not, it is a little bit intentional. I wouldn't say it's fully intentional, but I will get into it in a minute, where he does claim that he recently did a video on the Florida banning discrimination. Wait, hold up. It was Florida banning AP psychology in their public schools because it had LGBTQ plus themes in it. This guy is very anti-LGBTQ, and it's quite obvious just by looking at his channel, especially by looking at his comments. And it's just, yeah, I hate that I don't, before I really start getting into this, I'm just going to say this now. There's a difference, to me at least, by sharing your opinion, whether it's wrong or not. There's a difference between sharing your opinion and people responding to your opinion. So people can say whatever they want, that's their right, but if it's a really wrong opinion, like this guy's happens to be, there is going to probably be response to it, which I'm currently doing right now because I haven't really seen anyone else do it. So I'm just going to go back to the story I was talking about. He claimed that basically Florida banning AP psychology as a win, which was one of the more damning things I've seen from his channel that says he's anti-LGBTQ, because before I hadn't really noticed anything that was very anti in his shorts, but I looked at a video of his, and I mean, like, he's supportive of Andrew Tate, which everyone should know by now that this guy has done a lot of things wrong, and someone who supports a guy like Andrew Tate should not be on the channel, should not be on YouTube. And to prove that he's a bit misleading, which so he did like a quick story using YouTube Shorts on a girl named Abigail Wheeler, who's from Illinois and got upset at her YMCA because they basically allowed a trans woman, so a guy who turned to a woman, in the women's bathroom. That she got mad that they allowed that person to be in there, and that was it. She just got mad that she got offended or felt threatened, even though there was really nothing. There was no actual reason for her to be. Her dad said that there was worry that there would be, I'll probably show you the article now, but there was a bit of worry that, someone could be taking videos or something along those lines, which is a fair point, but also that's just a major point against trans women in female bathrooms to begin with. So it's not really a new argument to me. And it is, it would be considered a human rights violation if Illinois were to agree with Abigail Wheeler. Luckily, they don't. and she is in the minority here. But the guy did a story on that, and it was very misleading. And originally I thought, just before I even looked it up, I just thought that, like, maybe she was harassed or something in there, which, yes, that would call for something of some sort of backlash. I would be, like, if you get harassed by a trans person or someone claiming to be trans, like, that's not okay. It doesn't matter who's doing it. But that never happened. She didn't even make a report to the YMCA at the time, which is why it is so shocking to me. Like, it's barely even news. Like, yeah, this happened. Like, 100 people showed up for support, and that's it, basically. Like, I'm pretty sure the YMCA didn't change anything, and the only people who really are even cover the story a little bit tend to be conservative-leaning ones. I saw, like, a local news channel. I saw Fox News cover it, and that's basically it. So if you guys don't know, I tend to lean more left, central left, around there. And on most cases, basically I just believe that you should be able to be whoever you want. I don't really care. As long as you don't hurt me, as long as it doesn't directly affect me or anything, like, I don't really care. Be who you want to be. It's your freedom. And I get mad when people try to take that freedom away. Which is why this guy is really making me upset, because it's just very misleading. Like, I actually had to do research on this case. Even a little bit of research would say that it's not completely correct. Like, why would you talk about that? And along with the Florida video, I just, like, quickly rewatched it. He also believes that anything involving, like, queer theory, LGBT theory, like, he seemed very happy that it got banned in the state, which literally everyone in every other state, a majority of Americans disagree with him, I would say. We're getting to that point where a majority of Americans are just, like, basically be who you want to be. Most people are getting used to it, I would say. But yeah, this guy just... And another thing is his comments. Like, he seems to be actively promoting the amount, because his comments are so just full of hate. And, like, I'm not going to go after any of these people directly just because of how many people there are. And it's so frustrating to me to see this. I'm like, none of these people are actually speaking with logical sense. He's also done a couple videos on international news, in African states that have done, like, things like ban just people from being gay outright, and praised it. And that's also not what should be happening, I guess. But this guy just he should not be on he should not be on YouTube promoting this stuff. His channel should not exist promoting this stuff. And in my opinion, there's a big difference between saying your opinion and just saying your opinion and just having nothing really come of it, and promoting this idea of hate, which he is clearly doing. He may not agree with that, but he definitely is. And it very much frustrates me a bit to see this guy do this. Luckily, his channel's not that big. It only has 150,000 subscribers. His YouTube shorts are a bit alarming with the view counts, but his actual videos, I rarely see one that I didn't really see many go above 1,000 views, which is good. This guy's not really being watched that much, but it's just another one of those guys who is a copycat of Andrew Tate and all these people who are just filled with hate. And that's just, like, what I want. Like, I just don't want hate to be on YouTube. I don't think YouTube wants hate to be on YouTube. And it's just simple as that. That's basically the best way to say it. So, hopefully you guys are more informed about this. If this guy responds to me, it would be so funny. But I don't really think much is going to come of it. Just be aware of people. always just do a little bit of research on certain topics, and just try your best to keep an open mind on certain things and don't stay focused on one news channel. See you guys next time, and goodbye.